Do you think the adult industry is kind of tainting intimacy between people?
100%.
Why?
Because it's not real.
So?
Like porn isn't real.
There's so many funny narratives. One time I was watching a scene. Yeah. nah, I have to, fam, because the creativity. Brother, you know what I'm gonna say as well.
You don't even have to go onto these sites to see these things, bro. It's on Twitter.
Yeah,
It's on Insta. The only site that Insta not as much, yeah.
Because porn is so readily available to people and sex isn't. When you're growing up, you're naturally gonna lean towards watching porn, innit?
Yeah.
You might have a warped sense of what actual sex looks like.
It's more negative than positive. It makes people think if a girl looks this type of way, I would be able to do this and I'll be able to do that. Are you right?
Yeah, but do you know what it is? I get a little bit frustrated because every single time, bro, you come here, there's something wrong with you.
That might be something to do with you, to be fair.
How?
Because
that
I'm
means always cool.
You're not always cool. You're not always cool. And when you're ill, you're unable to function.
Because it happens rarely.
It doesn't happen rarely. You've got hay fever.
Okay, I can function on hay fever. No problem.
I've seen you basically have a stack of tissues up to here next to your desk.
Was that at work or not?
Yeah, you was at work, but you were struggling. You were struggling. You were struggling. You were struggling. Anyway.
Yeah, anyway.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of On The Rocks podcast with me, your host, Sam Obaseki.
Nah, cool. You can do all of that. You see the difference between me and you, yeah?
Why was you
when
so
I
offended?
introduce you, I say the main man.
No, I knew you was gonna react because you're childish.
I'm just
joking.
You know,
I'm with my brother Sav.
Up, man. I'm
with my brother Sav. There's no more juice though.
You're the most selfish man I know. How can you done the juice and not give me none?
Bro, you gave me. Look at what's in there.
What do you mean? Look at what's in there. You've got a whole cup.
That's not even a cup. That's barely anything.
I've had one cup.
Look at that's barely anything.
That's your second cup, bro.
Your cup is bigger than mine.
100% it is.
That doesn't mean anything. You weird person, man. Aye.
Don't give it to me if there's no juice.
No, you might as well just back a shot of it, bro.
No.
Now go on. Be a man. Be a man.
You mean be a man? You do it. If I do a shot, you got to do one with me.
I don't like Ray nephew like that.
Boy, not doing a shot.
No, but you're supposed to be Jamaican. That's supposed to be like water and that for you.
I'm trying to be entertaining. I'm not going to be entertaining if I've had a shot of Ray. I'm not going to be entertaining. Yeah.
You're not supposed to force it. It's supposed to ooze out of you.
And it does.
Are you
I'll
sure?
go to sleep. Yeah.
What are you saying for this summer though?
Bro, this summer's gonna be lit. I feel like this is gonna be the first summer where everyone has minimal restrictions. Yeah. Because there's no real restrictions.
You're gonna try to go carnival?
What do you mean? Do I think I will? Bro, I'm going to sleep in Ladbroke Grove.
Swear down.
I'm going to sleep.
Yeah.
In West. Are you mad?
It's not far from here. So.
I will get a tent.
You're so dumb.
No, I'm not. I promise you. I will actually do everything within my power. Every single occasion that I can be at. The after parties, the pre-parties, the
Swear down. You're not that type of guy, man. You ain't got energy like that, man.
Cool.
You ain't got energy.
You don't
like
know
that.
me,
bro. Your motion, you was tired, brother.
What motion?
Your motion that you threw in the match, and
yeah, because I was working. If I'm enjoying, I've got energy for days.
You haven't though.
100% I have. Are you crazy? I'll do 2 Molly. No, I definitely will not.
It first. No,
I definitely will not. Nah.
So
that's one thing I've never done before. I've never done Molly before.
Really?
Have you done Molly? Be real.
I promise you I haven't.
Swear down.
Yeah, no. I think my drink has been spiked with something along those lines though.
Yeah.
At one point. But it was I don't even know if he was my guy, like, because we don't even chat like that now. But it was like, oh yeah. After I sipped it, he's like, oh yeah, I'll put that in there. But I can't remember what he said. He
probably thought you was a bad bee.
Lean.
Like I said, probably thought you was a bad bee. Do you know what I'm saying? Probably thought.
I don't know what you think this is. But before you carry on with your nonsense here, I've got a scenario that I've been asked to ask you. What would you do if your girlfriend or person you were seeing was wearing clothing or jewelry of an ex-partner? What would you do in that scenario?
What do you mean, what would I do?
Like, how would you react to it?
Okay. Because nothing I can really do. But
you could defo when she's sleeping, throw it somewhere and say you don't know where it is.
Toxic.
That's not toxic.
That is.
Is it?
Yeah, because if you don't have the conversation, you just go and do that. That's weird. Do you know what I'm saying? It would be weird in the first place to be wearing jewelry that your ex bought you. In my opinion, jewelry is quite personal. Like, garms is, for me, is not very deep. Yeah, but if I've bought you like a bracelet or a necklace or, I don't know, you know, a ring.
Yeah.
Like, that is not really something that I would expect for you to be wearing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A hoodie, not that deep. A jumper.
What if it was
not
like
that
a
deep.
personal hoodie, like had a name on it and a love heart?
Different. But that's different.
And she was like, this is my favourite jumper, like,
that's
love.
personalised, isn't it? It's slightly different. But also at the same time, is it that deep? Is it actually that deep? Probably not. But at the same time, I would feel a bit weird about it. Like, I'm not gonna lie and say I wouldn't feel weird about it. I would feel a bit weird about it. But I've still got garms that exes have bought me from years back.
Really?
Yeah. I forgot that they're even something that I got bought. It's now mine. Do you get what I'm saying? You bought it for man. So what?
Okay, that's fair enough. But what if it was what if it was like a ring that she just doesn't take off? And she's like, even when you bucked her, yeah.
Rings are a bit mad.
Okay, a bracelet that she never took off. Yeah, and since they've been together, regardless, like, she just never took it off because it just suits her style wherever she's going. And then you asked her one day, like, oh, I've never asked you, where did you get this from? And she was like, oh, like, my ex got it for me. And when she said it, like, she smiled a little bit.
Yeah, but now you're just adding things
in. No, but bro, like, why would she not smile? Like, bro, that's something that she wears every day.
It's a problem. But
how do you deal with it, though? What are you doing to deal with it?
I would like you to get rid of that.
And what if they say no? Like, sorry, love, this is my body, my arm.
Look at this, so cute.
And I'm sticking to it.
I would understand why they also might say that. Like, it's their item to do with as they please. But I'll just let them know, I can't lie to you, that makes me uncomfortable. Yeah?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even tell them to get rid of it, because that's a bit mad. I would say, that makes me uncomfortable. The fact that you've still got that, I'd be lying to you if I said I was cool with that. Do with that as you please. And I'll just see how they move.
So do you think that it would affect a relationship to that extent?
Put it like this, yeah. I bought an ex of mine a Pandora bracelet, yeah, and I filled it up.
The Pandoras are good presents.
Yeah, but bro, it was like a thing, innit? Because I've bought it for you, and I filled it up with charms, yeah. Like, I've bought a charm for every little whatever event, yeah. So and now it's full of charms that I've given to you, and I've given meaning to each time. So that's a very meaningful piece of jewelry. So if I was her new man and she was still wearing that, I would tell her, yo, like, what do you mean? Like, you got you this, and he was really intentional with what he was doing, and, you know, he gave every single thing meaning within the bracelet, and you get what I'm saying? I'd feel like, actually, I don't know if I'm all right with that.
Yeah.
How would you react though?
I would,
because you're soft, so you're the kind of guy that was just like, oh, that's okay. If you want to keep wearing it, then that's fine.
Nah. You would tell that I feel a type of way about it. That's the reality. And
if she doesn't do anything about it, if she just keeps wearing it because she thinks you're moist, what then?
I'll actually ask her, like, bro, like, what do you want to happen from now?
Well, that's the worst thing you could have said, bro. That's mad. You can't say to your girl, bro.
No, sometimes I do.
You call your girl, bro.
Like, it's just natural. Like, okay. It's just like, do you know what I mean? It's just a saying thing. Obviously, she's not my bro, she's my girl. But, yeah, in that situation, I'll just be like, this is really affecting me. It's really affecting me. I'm not comfortable with this.
Right.
And I don't want to feel uncomfortable about something that you wear. And I would try and give her the same scenario. Like, if this was bought by an ex and that you saw me wearing it and people were kept on complimenting it when they see it, you wouldn't like it.
No, but what if she says, I wouldn't have a problem with it?
Well, unfortunately, maybe you're better than me. You're better than me in this case, and I feel a type of way.
So if she said, okay, well, I just disagree with what you're saying, so where do we go from here?
I think it's deeper than, I think.
Would you lock it off?
It's not a lock it off thing, but you got to question where you're at, though. You got to question where you're at, because something like that shouldn't be that deep. So for you to make it that deep, that means you just don't you either just don't rate me.
You haven't let go.
Yeah, or you haven't let go. So either or, it's a problem. Because if it's not like, bro, if it's a watch, you can wear another watch. If it's a jumper, you can get another jumper.
If it's a rollie.
If it's a rollie, you can sell that and get another.
What if she doesn't want to sell it?
Well, unfortunately, rollie's even worse.
Why?
It's even worse.
Why? Because you can't afford to get her one.
Yes. So what the hell are you doing wearing a rollie, knowing that I can't get you one at the moment? By God's grace, I'll be able to get you one soon. But you're not wearing that, bro.
I don't know if I agree with that.
So you think that it's calm? A rollie?
Yeah, I think that's all right. Like I said, I think that bracelets and necklaces and rings. I think wristwears.
What if it was engraved? Like it was engraved.
When it's all personalized, then it's a bit different.
Personal. Fam, a rollie, sometimes you got to be on waiting list and that, bro.
I hear it.
So it's personal regardless.
Exactly. So you're actually going to expect her to get rid of a Rolex? Are you actually saying that you'd expect her to get rid of a Rolex?
I would expect her to understand and
you're not answering my question. You're dodging now that you're realizing what you're saying.
I would expect her to take into consideration how I feel about the situation, because for me, I know how I want you to feel in this relationship. Yeah, I want you to feel secure. I don't want you to feel like there's any baggage from any ex relationship that I've had. And with any pieces of garment and stuff like that, especially when it's that expensive, it's like a car, bro. Like if your ex bought you a car,
it's not the same thing.
Why?
Because a car is something that is so in your face, it's not even funny.
A rollie, brother.
And not only that, but it's also beneficial. Do you understand what I'm saying?
A rollie, brother. That adds to your net worth.
Exactly. It's beneficial.
So is a car.
Exactly.
So if they're telling me now, like I feel a type of way about the car, yeah, bro, I'll be like, you know what? I'm going to switch it up real soon. But at the moment, I can't do that. I'm going to do that.
I think if I think that... bro, I'll be real with you. If somebody who was an ex of mine bought me a car, yeah, and my next thing said, I don't like the fact that you're driving around in a car that your ex bought you, I'd say, tough. Buy me another one then. If you have a problem with it, buy me another one. If you can't, then no problem. You sit over there and have a problem with it. I'm going to continue to drive this car.
No, but with a car, you can actually say, like, I'm planning on getting a new one, and they can't, like, that's it. That's it.
But what if I'm not planning? I'm not going to lie and say I'm planning on getting a new one.
No, but it's not a lie, because you will be planning on getting a new one at some point.
Yeah, one day.
Yeah, so it's not a lie.
Okay, but it's not very, like, it's not transparent though, is it?
It could be what you want it to be. Do you know what I mean?
It's ambiguous.
Yeah, and that's fine.
In the same way with a Rolex, I know we're getting stuck on this here, but
no, because I actually think that the rollie thing, it makes it worse, bro. Because that means, bro, if I can't get you, I don't know, man, I'll feel away still. I'll feel away.
I understand why, yeah, but I don't think that you can feel away unless you can provide her with a new one.
Well, if I can provide you, it's not going to be a Rolex. It might be a Michael Kors or something.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's nothing wrong with a Michael Kors, for sure. But the point I'm trying to make is, it's almost like saying to somebody, it's not the same, but it's almost like saying to somebody, take a pay cut. Because I don't like the job that you're working.
Because your ex is working there.
It's not good enough.
That's a bit mad, though. Imagine that.
That's not good enough.
No, but you couldn't say that to someone. A job is
in
different.
The same way you can't tell somebody to get rid of a Rolex.
Why?
Because their ex bought it for them. That's mad.
Okay, you can't.
That's mad, bro.
You can't. But you can't expect me not to feel a way about it either. So
okay.
if you want me to feel a way about it throughout this, then that's fine. That's fine. But you know, Rolexes go up in value. It might even be worth more than what you got it for at the time, and you could actually get a new one, bro. You can.
I hear it, but then she's spending her money. Do you get what I'm saying?
But these things, it's all about compromise, man.
It is.
If you could say something to make me feel okay, then fair enough. But you haven't said anything that would make me feel calm.
Bro, it's a watch. Have you got any jewelry that an ex has bought you before?
No, I threw it away.
You threw it away?
Yeah.
I've still got jewelry that ex has bought me.
And how does that make you feel?
I don't give a shit, because I could go buy it. I can go buy it as well. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's fair. I didn't throw it away. It just ran its course, innit?
Like if somebody bought me something that I couldn't go and purchase myself, then I'd feel like, oh, rah, I wouldn't even be able to get this within my means.
Yeah.
I can go buy the same watch that I've been bought before.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't think it's not quite the same. I don't know, man. It's each to their own. Don't get me wrong. It's each to their own.
It is. I actually want to know how people think about that. So let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
we're actually going to talk about relationships in this, which is quite interesting.
Yeah.
But it's not really like, because obviously I'm in a relationship, you're not at the moment, but you've been in quite a few.
I don't like the way you said that. I don't like the way you said that. I don't like the way you said that.
You know it's not true though. You haven't been in that many. Have you? Have you been in that many?
How many is a lot of relationships for you?
Okay, so you're 28, 29. so
he's lying.
So I'd say in your late 20s.
I'm not in my late 20s, bro. Don't piss me off.
Technically.
Mid-20s, bro.
Mid-20s, okay.
27 to 28 is late 20s. 26 is not late 20s, bro. I'm not having that.
Okay, but you're on the other side of 25.
That's no problem. That's fine.
So that's late 20s. That's like
exaggeration, and you know it is. Yeah, just because you're 28, don't try to put me in the same
don't do that. I'm not 20. I'm not 28. But I'd say, I don't know. You know, how many relationships is too much at our age? I think 4 or 5, man.
You think that's a lot?
Not a lot. I think that's like calm, like 4 or 5 max.
Serious relationships.
Yeah.
Really? 4 or 5?
Yeah.
Swear down.
How many serious relationships could you have in 27? Okay, if we're saying 27, how many serious relationships could you have?
But what constitutes a serious relationship to you? Because that's a very subjective.
It is
question.
subjective. It is subjective. I don't know. It's tight. It's more of a feeling, isn't it? But like some people love relationships.
Right.
So if they're onto someone, they'll get into that relationship. Me, I have to see like a future with you to feel like this is real.
Okay. So, but let me ask you this: have you ever called somebody your girl, that you didn't see a future with?
When I was before secondary, no, during second, like the last time that happened was secondary school.
Okay, cool. All right.
Everything after that, after secondary school was like I could see us being. Like,
okay, cool. Because a lot of people would say that once a guy calls his person, that's my girl, now that's a relationship, innit? Yeah? A lot of people say that.
Nah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like for me, you have to see a future with me for it to be like a
serious relationship.
A serious relationship. Like, do you think 4 or 5 is too little?
No, I'm saying that's quite a lot.
So how many would you say?
I've had 3 relationships, yeah. I feel that's quite a lot.
I don't think it is.
I think that's quite a lot of like relationship, but then I think maybe because I've just been through a lot, like that's quite a significant amount.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, I feel like they would say, right, you've had 3 girls, but then there's some people like, oh, that's cool.
That's calm.
It depends on people's experience.
3 is not that many at all. Like, because I know people that have been in relationships like yearly, bro. They find someone new, fall in love.
Is that serious?
But that's what I'm saying. To them,
it's all subjective.
It's all subjective still. But where was I going with that? What did I say last?
I can't remember. Basically, we're going to go into the topic that we're going to talk about.
You know what the traditional relationship was? You meet someone, you court them, engaged, marriage, kids, happily ever after. Now, it's completely different, bro.
But that's to be expected, though.
But the main reason I'm bringing this up is because I saw a clip of Michael Blackman, where his name is Blackson. Yeah, he's got a missus. I think he's married or engaged or whatever. And he was saying how she allows him to have 1 side piece a month. Yeah, and
it's cap, by the way.
They're calm in there. Do you reckon it's cap?
100%.
Why? Why do you reckon it's cap?
It's good publicity. It's great publicity. Do you know what I'm saying? It's the sort of thing that they know will go viral. So let's just say it. We're talking about them. And so is everybody else. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's a thing where they actually do that.
No, but some people do that though. Like
some people do. And maybe, you never know, but I don't believe that.
Like even people that are willing to have other people come into their relationships because they've been together for so long and things get boring. So it's like, threesomes and let's go on different dates. And you see what's that word called when there's other people in a relationship? Polygamy. That's way more common now than it ever was before, bro.
Yeah, or maybe there's just more of a magnifying glass on it. Like polygamy and polygyny and all them things there have been around forever, bro. In fact, it was way more prominent back in the day.
Yeah.
Ancient Greece and Rome and them. 10 wives, bro. 10 of them at the same time. There's a Donny in Brazil who just married nine women at the same time.
How do they allow that to happen? How is that calm?
I know, but the point I'm making is like that's always been a thing. It's not more prevalent now. It's just more people are being privy to it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's always been the case.
That is a bit strange still, but
it's interesting though. Could you ever be in a relationship with more than one woman?
No.
Why?
It's hard enough to be with one. Like
facts.
Honestly.
No, facts.
Like
facts.
Do you know how much it is to like even as humans as ourselves, we struggle to deal with ourselves and our emotions.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you have to deal with someone else.
Bro.
And then you want to add another person on top of that. And then you have to deal with that dynamic. No one can tell me that like that is calm in it.
Nah. Bro. The guy in Brazil who's got 9 wives,
Yeah.
I can only imagine like to have any more than one woman. Do you know how much Viagra you need?
But then that's what I'm saying. That's even weird in itself.
Bro, it's too much.
Do they have times? Do they have like a timetable?
A sex schedule rota thing.
That is brazy, bro.
Mad.
That is brazy, like.
Mad.
He's like,
nobody can tell me that's desirable.
No. Because
nobody can tell me that's desirable.
They'll be comparing to be like, did he do this with you? And they'll be like, yeah, he did this because he's my favorite, like Abby's favorite.
You know what I'm saying?
Weird, bro. It's like even shows like Flavor of Love. Yeah. That type of show, I found it mad interesting when I was younger. But it is very strange, bro.
Mad.
Like Adoni's actually able to just date multiple women to see which one that but he's able to do everything with every woman, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's crazy. But I feel like I said, it's only now becoming a thing because there's certain, I'm gonna say quote unquote high profile couples who are out in it, basically.
Yeah.
Namely, Jada and Will.
I knew he was gonna say that. Open marriage and that.
Like people weren't really talking about it like that, but it was still a thing.
Yeah.
Even more so, I feel like in the times where women had less rights, a man could just step out and do what he wanted to do. Do you get what I'm saying? Way more. It was even a known thing. He's got another family up the road. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not just another woman, another family. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What? Brazy
still. There was something that you said to me. I can't remember what it was. Would you ask me a question? Was it a question? What did you send me earlier?
So, this is slightly different and slightly off topic, but still kind of in the same thing. But
but it isn't. It isn't off topic.
It is, but it isn't. Like, I feel like because things are becoming so, to what you said, extreme, I think some people are seeing certain things as bad. And I'm going to get into what I mean by when I say that, Like, I had this conversation not too long ago on my Instagram and with just a couple people, Do you think that the adult industry is ruining relationships? The reason I asked that, is because a lot of people cite porn as being the reason why their sexual experiences with men and women are terrible.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I can't say whether that's the case or not because I've never been in a situation where I thought that's the reason why. I just never have. But I don't know. What do you think? Do you think the adult industry is kind of tainting intimacy between people?
100%.
Why?
Because it's not real.
So?
Like porn isn't real.
But porn's been around forever.
Yeah, but the HDness of it now, and the stories and everything, bro.
The stories?
Bro, they go into so much detail. You could actually be watching their narratives, bro.
Narratives.
Like you're actually, you know what's so mad? You can watch a movie.
Yeah.
A porn movie.
Yeah.
So you won't even see anything for time.
Bro.
And then it will just come in after 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like bro, it's like a film, and it's like, bro, these type of things. And obviously I've even seen interviews with ex-porn stars and stuff like that and talking about like how hard it is to like be a porn star. I think I saw it on someone's podcast. Is it Winners Only?
I'm not sure. Winners Talking.
Yeah. They had a porn star on and she was talking about like the scenes and cutting and all of that stuff, bro. it's not real. But what you see, it looks like they're going for an hour.
That's what I'm saying.
It looks like they're having fun the whole time. It looks like it don't hurt. All of these things, all these different angles, and bro. So when people are seeing that, and on top of that, yeah, you don't even have to go onto these sites to see these things, bro. It's on Twitter.
Yeah,
it's on Insta. The only site that Insta not as much, yeah, but the only site, Reddit. The only site you don't really see it on is TikTok, bro. They said you cannot even be half naked on here.
Yeah. I hear it though.
I hear it because bro,
there's so many youths on there.
Yeah, man.
But do you know what's funny? Just on like porn, yeah. Growing up, just because you know why it's funny? Because bro, there's so many funny narratives that they spin on there. I just have to honorable mention, yeah. One time I was watching a scene, yeah. I have to, fam, because the creativity, brother. You know what I'm gonna say as well, bro. There's a MILF, yeah, good looking John as well. Gianna Michaels, if you know, you know. Big her up.
Michaels.
You know Gianna Michaels.
I don't.
Swear down.
No, I don't.
She's from like the same Sarah J kind of era.
Okay.
Yeah.
OG.
Okay. Gianna Michaels. Yeah. I know you know. So anyway, now she's gone to the door. She's ordered pizza. Yeah.
He's like, you want a tip?
No, brother. She's like, oh, can you come put the pizza box down for me? So obviously he's gone into the flipping flat now, yeah. She's obviously doing rubbing his back. Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, no problem. Like, is there anything else I can get for you whilst I'm here? She's like, don't worry. Thanks for the pizza. He's like, no problem. Opens it up. His dick's in the pizza, right? Classic. Yeah, classic.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, what are you doing?
you know they make like bro, genuinely, bro. I was actually talking about this with one of my brethren. Porn is so funny, and the comments are so funny.
I ain't checked the comments.
Are you joking?
Nah,
fam. When you get a chance, bro, check the comments in porn. It's so funny. Just everyone is so horny. Like, you know, no, but you know, like, it's just people are just random. It's funny.
But bro, that's what I'm saying. On Twitter, like all these porn stars, OnlyFans, they all have pages, and there are men that have no decorum, bro.
Yeah.
They will say that, oh yeah, I'm jacking after this right now. I'm jacking after this image right now. And it's just like, bro, like, fam, have some decorum. Your picture is actually your DP, bro. You're not hiding behind no celeb or no cartoon. This is you, like, and he doesn't buy it. They don't buy it, bro. It's too much, man.
I hear what you're saying, but do you know what? I'm going to agree with you to an extent and say that porn and / the adult industry has taken away a certain level of intimacy between couples. And the reason I say that is I feel like because porn is so readily available to people and sex isn't, yeah, that when you're growing up, you're naturally going to lean towards watching porn, innit?
Yeah.
So you might have a warped sense of what actual sex looks like. Because you got man doing mad stuff in porn, bro.
For hours.
Mad stuff, bro. Yeah? So you might watch this and think, okay, cool. I guess that's what it's like then. Then you get your first John, you're doing the mad thing. She's going to report you. Do you know what I'm saying?
Man said she's going to report you. No, that is so funny. You know what it is? I think it's more of, it's like you're trying to learn, innit? Like everyone, like no one can say that just went into it just not knowing anything, innit? Like that's if you have sex, innit?
Would you have watched porn if you had better sex education?
You don't really get sex education though. You don't really get sex education.
This is my point. Do you not think that's a problem?
Yeah, 100%. But that's what I'm saying. Like, there's even another side to it that's actually quite not dark, but it's not good because it's like what you see in porn and the storylines and things like that. It, like you said, it warps your mind. So all of these people that are tapped in the first place, when they're having interactions with women and stuff, they're just trying to fulfill an idea 100%. Of what they think it should be like, without thinking, like, is this even calm? Like, am I even doing it right? Is this fun? Like, do you know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's only going to get worse if it's not what's the word? If it's not
what?
What's the word I'm thinking of? If it's not that like TikTok, there's a word for it.
Oh, as in like filtered?
Filtered, but it's not filtered. I'm not thinking of filtered, but it's like that type of thing. Like
okay, managed.
Yeah, that type. It shouldn't be so accessible, bro. It's like anything online, bro. You go into one of the websites and be like, 18 and over, yes, and then you're there.
I know. I get that. I do understand that. Like it's very available. You're right. But I don't know. It's tough because every guy, and I guess girls as well, they have like that curiosity when they're young. It's like, I wonder what this is saying, or I'm not going to experience this for the next couple of years, but what's that saying?
Yeah.
They just go and they look for it and they find it because it's there. They can do that.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people nowadays will say, my youth is not even having a phone, nothing until the age of whatever. But you can't not give your youth a phone. Do you know what I'm saying? They're going to find things.
Like, are you going to constantly go on your youth's phone when
yes, I will. But that doesn't mean anything. Because by the time we are parents, yeah, the youths them are going to be so more advanced that they will find ways of hiding shit that you will never even understand.
By the time we're parents, we're going to be able to see what they're looking at without even looking at being on their phone.
You'd like to think so.
We better be there. Because
there's loopholes for everything, bro.
Because the way it's going now, bro, like, who are Kim K?
Okay.
Prime example. Yeah. One of the episodes that, I think one of the first episodes that they did Keeping Up with the Kardashians, yeah, her son came into the room and said, "Hey, Mom, you're on Roblox." One of the characters on Roblox was an image of her crying. Yeah, but it wasn't her crying. It was her and Ray J. It was a video of her and Ray J, but her face from the video. Yeah, and she was rattled, bro. And it's just like, bro, that was on Roblox.
Yeah.
Where you're creating, I don't even know what the game is, but I think it's you create characters, whatever. So someone in that game created a Kim K, whatever it is, and it was there, bro.
But this is why people say you're gonna be a mother one day, you're gonna be a father one day. You gotta watch what you do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's embarrassing. I can't even imagine what that must have felt like. Your youth walks in with your I was gonna say madness, but yeah, your face. Do you get what I'm saying? That's not okay.
It's not okay still.
You should have thought about that.
It's not okay.
You should have thought about that. Do you know what I'm saying?
And it's so mad because the way she reacted was like, so it's like, we're gonna have to sue them or whatever. But she was more upset at the fact that she didn't know that it was there rather than it just being out there. Do you know what I mean?
Bro, that is probably one of the most watched videos of all time. I'm not just talking about porn videos. I'm just talking about videos. Yeah, the Kim K sex tape. Every person under the sun has seen that video, bro. Yeah, it's not like
because they actually made it into a movie. They made it into like, bro, this is a day in the life,
bro. Like,
and it was like 20 years ago, bro.
I know, it's mad.
That's mad.
It's actually mad. But this is what's even more mad is that she got famous from that tape. I'm not judging, but it's just like I'm not a connoisseur or anything, but you know what I'm saying? It's like it wasn't like all that, man. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. I don't know. Me personally, if it was up to me, I would like to hope that my youth doesn't get exposed to that sort of thing until an age where it's understandable. Because sex is not understandable to an 11-year-old. Bro, when was the first time you got exposed to porn?
Bro, it's not even about being exposed to it. It wasn't even porn. It was programs. Like when you're younger, you're like seeing like
Sex Cetera and things.
Not even just that, but you get exposed to that.
Babe Station and
you get exposed to that because of like you'll be watching a movie and it's just mad. It's just turns mad. Like let's say for example now, this generation, Netflix, yeah, sex education.
Right.
Yeah. That is teens that are literally going through that process of understanding what it is and stuff like that. But the scenes in that, there's some scenes that are brazy. And there's movies of scenes that are brazy. I can't remember what film it was. Euphoria, bro. crazy scenes.
I have not watched it, so I can't say. But
crazy scenes. Like I know someone that was young that was watching it. I was telling me about it, and I was like, "You're watching this?" Because I didn't know what it was until I watched it later. And I deeped, wait, the person that told me about this is mad young, and then watching this program, and there's sex, there's drugs, there's all of this stuff that you're being exposed to. So of course you're going to try and search for something else if you're curious. Because when you're younger, you're just curious, bro. Like channels like Etc. and all of that stuff, fam, they weren't even, I don't even know what they were thinking making that show. Yeah,
well, that show was mad,
but it didn't make sense though, because it was it not them basically going to like them those like festivals of like just sex festivals and that,
basically.
Like that is mad.
It's mad, but also like Sex Etc. was only on after midnight. Yeah. So I know there's certain man that would stay up to watch it.
It's called what, like, bro, you imagine, that's what I'm saying. You've watched a film,
yeah.
You've seen a sex scene or whatever, and then you're still up. Let's say you're scrolling, and I think what was it on? Like it was like
Comedy
Gold, one of the
or...
first few channels though. It was like in the first 130.
Yeah. It was like 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 4.
Yeah. So it's like you're seeing it called Sex Etc. You're like, what's this?
Yeah.
First thing you see, someone's just bare naked, bro.
And bro, I remember the first time I clicked on Sex Etc. Yeah, there was like a naked mud fight. Yeah, and there was just things with their breasts out, and I was like, this is the best show ever.
You must have been so gassed.
Fam, Sex Etc. was lit. No one can't tell me nothing. But if I walked in and I saw my youth watching that, I would have gone mad,
bro.
Because it's that deep? Because I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm alright.
But there's some people that like that's what I mean.
Yeah,
like,
true. It depends on people differently. You're right.
Exactly. Because like even it's mad because I was watching something. I can't remember the comedian, but he was talking about how he was basically, he calls it sexual assault, but there was 2 aunties of his, that basically that just dealt with it when he was like 11.
Mad.
So he was done everything to them and that whatever, and he was just like, it was normal to him. But the way he now reacts to women and stuff like that, it's made that whole experience completely different.
Yeah,
bro. Us viewing that stuff when we're mad young, it's crazy.
It's mad.
The euphorias and things like that, bro. Fair enough. Like at this age, I can appreciate the art and what they're trying to do, or whatever. But if I'm watching Euphoria, Sex Education at the age of 11, 12, bro, that's nuts, bro.
I do understand that. But I think to some degree, even at a young age, 12, 13, kids will understand that that's a show. But with porn, it's not the same. They think that that's real life. Do you get what I'm saying? Like Euphoria, Sex Education, it's a show.
No,
I think because even when I was a youth, man, 12, 13, I'm going to think, okay, so this is kind of what things are like, but let me just bear in mind, this is a television show. But when a man sends me a clip or you know, man, them just used to share random clips of madness.
Yeah.
Bro, I'll be thinking, so this is what I'm supposed to do, the mad thing. Yeah? That's what, like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Youths will actually think, oh, so I guess you are supposed to just
do this, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's some real, like, do you know what? Even like, I'm going to be vulgar, yeah? But even normal-ish stuff. Why are you laughing?
No,
because there's normal-ish stuff that is okay after a certain amount of time. But I know, okay, let me put... I know of a scenario, yeah? And I don't really chat to the Donny no more, so I can say it, yeah? I don't want to say his name, but when this geezer lost his virginity, yeah, it was with a girl that was also losing her virginity, right? And when he was finishing, he pulled out and bust on her face. And that's not something you do the first time you're having sex with somebody.
That's nuts.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But because you watch porn so often and all you see is Donny's pulling out and busting on girls' faces, that's just how it works. That's what happens.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
And that's the end. That's
how it works. So to finish sex, I've got to pull out and bust on her face. That's what man was thinking.
No, but if a man did that without her, like, that's nuts, bro.
That's very mad.
That's nuts because think about it as the actions. 100%. Like, they're just enjoying themselves and man just, look. She's all thinking that he's having a good time. Bro. And then man just, that's nuts, bro. That's nuts still.
Like that's where I can say 100%, like, the adult industry has had a negative effect on Donny.
But it would never be positive though. You can't look.
No, there's certain things you can learn from.
Not really.
You don't think so?
Not really.
You've never watched something and thought, right, I might try that still.
Not really. Like, yeah, but not really though. It's not something that you need. It's not a necessity.
It's not a necessity.
You can learn. You can learn without it.
100% you can.
It's just there in it, but it's more negative than positive because
facts.
It makes people think that if a girl, for example, if a girl looks this type of way, I would be able to do this and I'll be able to do that. Like when in reality, like it doesn't work like that all the time. Like fam, just be normal. It makes people irregular, bro. I'm telling you.
No.
It's not even. It's not like if we're talking about it because it's funny and that, yeah. But at our age, we can laugh about it. But younger, when you're learning all these things, it's not good, bro. It's not good. It's not good.
But it goes back to what I was saying. I feel like did you ever have sex education in school?
No.
So how can they expect us or expect young people not to go out and try and find their own form of education?
The school they messed up still. There's so many things that you don't get taught in school that you should get taught. Even for example, like being in an all boys school, because I went to an all boys school, you need to get taught how to deal with women. Yeah. You actually need to, because some of the things that I saw man do when they're in front of, bro, they lacked decorum. They lacked like pride. But how can you blame them when they don't know what it is?
You have to grow up around the opposite sex, in my opinion. I wouldn't want my kid going to an all girls or an all boys school. I wouldn't want that, because it was invaluable me growing up. Imagine also, I don't know if this was the same for you, but there's certain kids that they go through primary school, all boys, secondary school,
all boys.
That's mad.
Yeah.
By the time you get to 18, you don't know what a woman is.
Literally.
Vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
Literally, bro. And it can be bad. Like,
that's crazy.
I know you've got I've got examples of men that didn't know how to deal with women, being around women. Like, and these are things that you have to get taught, because not even be taught, but it's like
you learn from, you make mistakes.
Like, you have to learn, but fam, you can't learn in those scenarios where you're almost learning by experience with the opposite sex. That could be very bad, isn't it?
And it's okay when you're doing it from a young age and there's no real repercussions. I don't mean real repercussions in the sense of like nothing will happen, because you can do the wrong thing and things will happen.
Yeah.
But it's almost like you make more naive and innocent mistakes when you're like 11 to 15.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you're learning women, like what the do's and don'ts are after 17 onwards, then you're in big trouble.
Big trouble still.
Like, I think the only time I had sex ed, was I was in year 3.
What?
Yes.
Year 3?
Year 3, year 4. Yep. Was it year 5? It was in primary school though. Primary school. Year 3, it was between the ages of year 3 and year 5. I can't remember exactly. It wasn't year 6 though. But it was year 3, year 4, year 5. I can't remember. But in them period of times there. So that's between the ages of 10 and 7. Something like that. And that's that. I think that was the only time, other than like, did you have citizenship or PSHE?
Yeah, PSHE,
yeah. Like, where they would say, all right, cool, here's a banana. You got to go put the condom on the banana.
That's the only thing we ever, literally.
Like, cool.
Year 3 though, what were they telling you in year 3?
They showed us a mad video.
Where did you go? What area was this?
What area?
North.
Yeah.
That's why, man.
What do you mean that's why?
What the hell?
Start, bro.
What the hell is that?
Like, it was mad as well, because I just wasn't taking anything seriously. Do you know what I'm saying?
Of course you wouldn't.
I was like 8, 9, and I just remember thinking, this is so funny. Like, they showed us a video of a woman giving birth, yeah, and you see the youth's head coming out the vagina.
Ooh.
And bro, if I was a different man, that could have traumatized me.
Yeah, facts.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Because that is traumatizing.
I don't want to see another vagina. That could have been the case. Luckily it wasn't, but there's a certain man that could have been the case.
That's nuts still. They need to improve the education system, not even just on that, but on bare stuff, bro. They don't tell you how to buy yards. They don't tell you how to deal with bread. Like, they just do it.
They say "Gwe" and just
go
learn
and live life, bro. That's poor, man.
Here's a good question for you. Would you want your daughter to come to you and talk about her sexual experiences?
You can talk to your mum, mate.
Why not you?
You can talk to your mum.
But why not? Why she wants a man's perspective? Why can't she?
Yeah, if she wants a man's perspective, then you can talk to me. But you should go to your mum for that type of conversation. Why? Because why would you not go to your mum for that conversation?
Why wouldn't you?
Are you being serious? You're
just trying to be... No, I'm being 100% serious, bro.
Why would you not want to talk to your... Why can't you talk to your mum about that?
This is probably very judgmental, yeah, but I feel like half of the things that women potentially go through is because they didn't get a man's perspective at the time or beforehand.
I don't agree at all. You could talk to your mum about these experiences.
I don't know, man. I feel like there's certain things that
like
you have
what?
I don't know.
How can you not know? But you're so
I'm
adamant
not a woman. How can I know?
But then how are you
there's
so sure?
There's certain signs that you can get from a man, or certain traits that a man can talk to you about, that only they will be able to perceive. In the same way, you can tell your girl your co-worker likes you. No, he doesn't. We're just brethrens. I know he likes you. Then it comes out that he likes her. No, there's certain things that women can't see. There's certain things that women can't see. There's certain things we can't see.
Yeah, but that's from the not necessarily that's different to when you're talking about sexual experiences, bro. You if you're talking about that stuff and the detail, you could talk to your mum about that. You don't need to come to me about that stuff.
I don't mean sexual experiences in terms of like what she's...
today, Dad, I butt this boy.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, Dad, I'm thinking of losing my virginity. Would you want her to come to you and have that conversation with you?
I am telling you, focus on your studies and the Bible.
Yeah, but she's going to do it anyway. So whether you tell her to do that or you don't tell her to do that, she's still going to sleep with someone. So do you want to be involved in the process or not? That's the question I'm asking you.
Do I want to be involved in
the process of her thought processes around the situation?
So what would she want to know from me? What would she want from me?
Dad, like, what are the do's and don'ts? Make sure he wears a condom, right? Would you not want to have that conversation with your daughter?
Wait till marriage. Wait till
be serious.
Marriage.
Be serious, bro.
Wait till marriage.
Be serious.
Because I am. You should as well. Wait till marriage.
She's going to turn around and say, I was at your wedding.
No, obviously, I feel like I'm going to be quite like, even the way my family and everything's set up, I think I'm going to have more girls when I having kids, yeah. So I'm going to...
You think you're going to have all girls?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I've got all sisters. My girls got all sisters.
It's weird.
Like,
it's like, very feminine.
Like, it's just all women, innit?
It's very feminine.
It's not about being feminine. It's about all women, innit? But that might be the case. So I'm going to have to accept these conversations. But if I want to have a relationship where you can talk to me about certain things, but certain conversations, talk to your mum, bro. What do you think this is? What do you think this is?
I understand that, but I feel like as a man and as a dad, yeah, I would like to have the sort of relationship with my daughter where she can feel comfortable to come to me.
If he's not your boyfriend, why are you talking to me about these stuff?
Yeah, but what if she's got a boyfriend?
Yeah, then that's fair. But imagine if they just come, Dad, I'm going to a party tonight, and I might.
Nah, yeah.
Tell me what you're doing then.
Yeah.
Tell me what you're doing then.
But that's not the scenario.
Tell me what you're doing then. No, I'll give you a scenario.
Yeah, no. You're not going to a party tonight. You're staying here with me. Yeah, but fam, the point I'm trying to make here is I feel like if there was a little bit more presence. Why?
And then you're staying here with me. Yeah, you're staying with me, bro. Oh, I'm coming to the motion.
Party, I'll lock your door to your room and your windows. No, I'm
but
joking.
That's what I'm saying. I even like my wife and kids. I think is the best example. No, it's obviously it's not real yet, but that type of relationship that you had with these kids and like even knowing certain things that they were going through, but just being present for them to like, even if you clock them doing something mad, we're gonna have a chat about it. And we might crack joke about it, but at the end of it, you're gonna learn something. That's the type of relationship that I want to have. It's not gonna be, oh, I'm scared to tell my dad this, so I'm scared to. But you have to be scared to do things.
Would you want your daughter to tell you she's lost her virginity?
Not necessarily.
Why?
You tell me after. See, this is the traditional side. You got your studies. You got to be with him for at least 3 years.
Basically.
You've got to have a job. You shouldn't be leaning on me for anything.
What? And then she can have sex?
No. If you want to come and tell me, because these things, I'll be like, but you're not telling me that you've got a promotion. You're not telling me that you're saving this much for this house or this. Nah, bro, you gotta be patterned. You gotta be patterned still. I'm saying all this, but the reality is, if it comes, bro. You like, as long as you're happy and you're not airfoiled and doing wayward things in it. Waywardness is scary. Do you know? Are you not scared of like, bro? We all know like people that are just on
everything,
mad things. God
I know.
Forbid, please.
But then I find in and this is just anecdotal evidence.
Yeah.
I've done nothing, like no research, no nothing. This is just anecdotal. Yeah, but situations in the past where I'm aware of women who are, you know, a bit promiscuous. Let's say, yeah, I'm not gonna call them, yeah, but in my experience, often that comes down to the fact that there was a lack of a male presence.
Yeah.
And even when there was a male that was present, they weren't present. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they weren't actually there as an outlet for you to go and have a conversation with and have awkward conversations. Because awkward conversations always lead to a conclusion where you learn and you grow, or you might have a piece of information that you didn't have before the conversation. It might have been a bit awkward, a bit uncomfortable, but would you rather not have an uncomfortable and an awkward conversation that then saves you a lifetime of misery, potentially? Come on, man. Education, let's do better.
I feel you still. I feel like you're gonna be. I'm gonna be interested to see what happens when your daughter comes up to you and says,
I'm gonna be a great father, but I'm having all boys.
You reckon?
No women.
Why?
Please.
Nah, see, I'm
girl. I just want one girl who will look after me when I'm an old man.
I'm embracing the idea of being a girl dad still.
And I'll be way more stressed out, man.
Yeah.
I was having this conversation. My brother's got a little girl in it. My niece, she's beautiful, man. I love her to bits, but fam, just the stress of just that 18 years when she's becoming an adult, and then everything after as well. But I have to cop a shotgun.
It's so deep.
I have to cop a hunting. I need something.
It's so deep.
Do you get it? I need something.
Yeah, no, we're gonna be good parents.
100%.
Yeah. And on that note, that is another episode of On the Rocks.
You've been fiddling with this juice box the whole episode.
You was asking me some very awkward questions.
How is it awkward?
Because I've not thought about these questions when if my daughter comes up to me and asks these things.
Okay.
So if I have to fiddle with something to get an answer out,
pause. That is mad.
It's not mad, bro. You need to stop doing this. Let's grow up. Hey, it's 2022. Let's grow up now. Let's grow out of this.
Man said if I have to fiddle with something to get an answer out, that's crazy.
See, you always take it there, and you can't be like this if you're gonna be a dad soon. You're gonna be a dad soon, so you're gonna be a dad.
Don't
soon.
even put that out into the universe.
Soon,
no,
so you gotta grow up.
No,
I'll put it in the air.
It's not. You will be a pup soon. I can see that.
Amen. Children are blessing, man.
100%.
Children are
when you're in a
blessing,
loving relationship, for sure. I ain't doing the baby dad thing.
You're in a loving.
You're a joke, man. I'm in a loving relationship with PS5.
You're so dumb.
Yeah.
But yeah, this has been another episode of On the Rocks podcast. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to never miss a video, and tell Sav that he is going to be a good parent when you want to message him, because he will be. You know?
Thanks, man.
It's all good.